Hey there, back again. I want to talk a little bit about VHF. I replaced the ancient VHF radio on my boat with a new unit which contains DSC. DSC is the so-called digital selective calling feature that's available on new radios, and it adds a tremendous amount of value to marine radios. And I'll give you a little demonstration and show you why. So I'm going to power this on. And you can see the display comes up, and it says digital selective calling. You'll also see that there's a little icon here which looks like a satellite dish or satellite which is broadcasting, and that means my radio is actually receiving GPS sentences from my chart plotter. And so at the moment, the radio knows where it is. And I'll show you why that's important in a second. And as you can see, as I scroll down, it'll actually show you what the channel type is. So let's just go down to 16 for a second. You can see it says distress safety calling. Now, the other key component of digital selective calling is something called the MMSI. And the MMSI stands for Marine Mobile Service Identity. Basically, it's your phone number for your radio. And it's something that you go to US Boat or the Coast Guard website, and you enter all your personal information along with your boat information into the website, and they spit back this ID number. And that ID number is entered into your DSC capable radio, and then that ties all that information to your radio. And then the radio can actually use that to communicate digitally with rescue services. Now, not only can it do that, but if you have your radio connected to your chart plotter, you can see the radio knows what time it is, and it also knows my exact location. So you can see it streaming by right there. And what that allows is if I pick up this button and press this for 5 seconds, the radio starts to go crazy here. Don't worry, it's not going to do anything bad. At that moment, it switches to channel 70, which is the DSC reserve channel, and it wants me to press the select key to actually make the call. Now, if I were to do that, it would send digitally my location and my MMSI to anyone listening, which would be the Coast Guard or other DSC radios that are on. Even if they're not on channel 70, they'll still get that information. And once they get that, they'll get my location and all my relevant information. So my name, my boat name, the color, there's a whole bunch of stuff which is stored along with that. That all comes along for the ride, at least at the Coast Guard. Other boats don't get that, obviously, because they can't access the database, but they would get your location. And the nice part about the DSC is that the digital radio is much more resistant to interference and noise and multipath than analog radio is. Remember your old analog cell phones. It's a very similar analogy if you're as old as I am. And all that goes straight through with a lot less clutter. So it's a huge improvement in safety. You can also use DSC to call other boats directly if you have their numbers, or organizations can actually set up party line DSCs for like a yacht club or a racing club. You can program that in, and then you can make calls directly only to those boats. So a very, very cool thing. The radio, I picked it up, it was well under $100 at West Marine. Well worth the price to upgrade to that level of capability. So see you in the next video.